Ena so kurawambi.
Hapo ni sasa wewe. Kama huyu amelozea wakakuta mzee wewe. Kama ukita na Yesu.
Ala mkisema Yesu. Azira roke. Desa nao. Nyawa kweli. Abazuru kwanja. For 9. Okay, ndugu ndio lancha hapo. Yamali jamaa afanye. Half 2 sorry. Half 4 sema half 4.
Good morning. I hope everyone is fine. Okay, so we're still discussing some of the basic concepts of research. So we're talking about what research is, what educational research is, and then if we do classification of research. the research process itself. So looking at research, it can be classified into 4 groups. And the classification is based on the 4 parameters. Number 1, based on the nature. The research can be classified based on the nature of the study. So in this case, we are looking at a study which is either descriptive or analytical. So, for example, a descriptive research usually involves surveys and studies that aim to identify facts. Involves surveys and studies that aim to identify the facts in the study. So this means that study mainly deals with the description of the state of affairs as it is at present, and there is no control over variables in descriptive research. So that's what it means by descriptive research. The intention is just to collect data and to describe the variables that you are collecting. So we're just explaining the data that you have, or the information that you have gained from just collecting the data of the variables that you are investigating at that particular time. Sometimes it's known as a cross-section study. So, when you're using your survey, your questionnaire, and you give someone your questionnaire to fill, and they fill the questionnaire and they give you, whether after a day or after 2 days or after 3 days, or the same day they fill it up, they give it to you. It means the insights that you are getting are about how things are at that particular moment. Number 1. Number 2, what you have done then in your questionnaire is simply to collect data about facts to do with that variable that you are investigating. If you are investigating absenteeism of learners, it means your questionnaire is just collecting information about who these learners are. Where are they staying? Are they male or female? That is gender. Where are they staying in this location? What age group are these children that you are investigating who are fond of being absent in school? Are they 4 to 5? Are they 5 to 6 or 7 to 8? So it's giving you a description. By the end of the day, you are able to know specifically and exactly about these letters and the variables. So the main variable is about absenteeism. That's what we are investigating. But in addition to absenteeism, you are also getting information about age, which is another variable, location, the class, gender. So descriptive research will do that. It will describe. And you understand these learners and absenteeism better.
You said it's based on.
I'm saying it is aiming at identifying the facts.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm giving examples. Facts would be maybe data to do with age, gender, location, maybe family background, and many others. So those are the facts. That is going to be collected during the descriptive research.
It's more like it's just it's form one.
Yes. And it is interested in getting information about how things are at the present. How do you know about collecting data? It is instrumental much. In the exams here, you said here absenteeism. You know, so within time you know about collected data. Absenteeism is mind and much. So ana kula school or major they act. Those are facts, right? Yeah. So you already get that information and you know I'm dealing with area 51 and 15 tandile the other family background whether they are rich or poor or middle class, you know those are just facts and your research is enough. Then you go to analytical research. So analytical research is different in a way that the researcher has to use the information. Okay.
Design apa itu generation? Saya kira ini kalau gue harus nambah itu nih ya bisa bangun. Mana mungkin mana itu. Ya, itu school management. Number one to check the dating. I'm going to be nothing more. Yeah, we're in you.
Yeah, so analytical research. So this one, on the other hand, it uses, I'm saying it's different in a way that the researcher has to use the facts or information already available and analyze these in order to make a critical evaluation of the material. So the researcher uses these facts or information already available and analyze these in order to make a critical evaluation of the material. So analytical research goes beyond just knowing the facts or information about the variables. It goes beyond. So it goes beyond in the sense that it further evaluates that information critically. Evaluates that information critically. So in analytical research, this is where you establish the cause and effects of the problem. You establish the factors influencing the problem. You establish the relationships, between or among those variables which are part of your problem. So in order to do that, you need to be analytical. You don't just summarize information just like descriptive research. No. You have to run some statistical tests in order to establish these cause and effect correlations or relationships between the variables, or identifying the factors influencing a particular problem. We call it a regression. We are going to deal with that in statistics. Regression, where among the factors that you think are causing a problem, which ones are indeed the ones genuinely contributing to a problem and which ones are not genuinely contributing to a problem. Because certain problems can have a number of factors influencing that particular problem, but not all of them are significant. Let's say dropout of children in school. There may be a lot of factors. Economic status of parents, performance of students, treatment of teachers, type of school, resources, availability of resources, peer pressure. Those could be associated and potential factors that could contribute to dropout. Teenage pregnancies. But among these, which ones are significant? So you cannot get that answer by descriptive research. You need to do analytical research. So you need now to come up with statistical tests. Those ones, they will filter and say teenage pregnancy is the one which is the more significant, important. Parental economic status is not significant. So by the end of the day, you can conclusively tell people to say, genetic banks are not good of number 1 in number 2 in number 3 in this was really they are just assumptions. They do not truly contribute. So that's analytical. You go beyond just knowing the facts. You analyze, you establish the new problems. So that is just one classification of research according to nature. Now we can also look at research based on purpose, reason why that particular research is being done. So when we classify research based on purpose, we can look at it in two different ways. Okay. Number one, according to purpose. Number one, some research can be done in order to contribute to theory or principles. And this type of research is known as basic research. So under purpose, we can find one type of research which is known as basic research. And basic research, the aim is to develop a theory or principles in which people base their practices on. So that's number one. Number two, applied research. Applied research is a research that is done for the purpose of solving an immediate problem. So that is the second classification, based on purpose. And under this, we have got basic research and applied research. So basic research is done in order to develop a theory or principles on which practice is based on, and applied research is done in order to solve an immediate problem. Yes?
Basic research is another classification of research.
No. Basic research is an example of research classified based on purpose. So the second classification is based on purpose of research. That's the second classification. First classification, according to nature, remember that descriptive here and active. Here we're looking at nature. That's the first classification. Second classification, based on purpose or purpose, whatever. And under purpose, we also have two subcategories: basic and applied. And I'm saying basic research is research which is done in order to develop theories and principles on which practice is based on. Applied research is a research which is done in order to solve an immediate problem.
So, the analytic one coming under the descriptive?
No. Analytical is coming under nature of research.
Okay.
Descriptive is a subcategory.
Okay.
Alright? Under nature. Under nature, we've got descriptive research, number one, and analytical research, number two.
Under nature.
That one is under nature. And nature is the first classification.
Okay.
Yeah. Remember, I said the research can be classified into four.
Yeah. So
the first one is according to nature. That's the first classification. And under nature, then we've got two: descriptive research and analytical research. The second classification is according to purpose. And under purpose, we also have two: basic and basic research and applied research. And basic research, I've said, it's a research which is done to develop a theory or principles on which practice is based upon, whilst applied research is a research which is done in order to solve an immediate problem. So most of the academic research that we do when we are doing various programs, bachelor's degree programs, master's degree programs, PhD, are meant to solve an immediate problem. It means they are an example of applied research. But if you are doing a research and then your aim is simply to generate knowledge, create a theory, or come up with standard principles so that people can inform, what you are doing is basic research. So examples, Jean Piaget theory or cognitive theory of cognitive development is an example of basic, because it was only developed to generate knowledge and also come up with a theory. Led by Gottke, constructivism theory, energy social development theory, Albert Bandura. We have so many theories. Reinforcement theory by B.F. Skinner. Led by Gottke. I gave you Erik Erikson. Social learning, social development theory. I don't know this type of social development theory by Erik Erikson. Have you done management as a boss? So you find a theory by motivation, by Abraham Maslow. So all those theories that you come across, your bench, you come across, examples of basic theories, basic research, sorry. And when you talk about basic research, it is usually done in pure science. It is usually done in pure science and not in the social science and the humanities in most cases. Of course, humanities and social sciences, they do basic research, but it is not common. Mostly in pure science, that in biology, physics, chemistry, because that's where experiments are done, and then they use controls that come up with it. And they use quantitative or quantitative methods. Many of these things, we will talk about them and you understand them better. But this is just to lay a foundation. So I'm not going to make a lot of bombard you with a lot of information. Okay, but let me just quickly show you the differences between basic research and applied research. These things you should take note. The differences between basic research and applied research. Number one, basic research is scientific. basic research is scientific and it involves the pursuit of knowledge for knowledge's sake. It involves pursuit, P-U-R-S-U-I-T, P-U-R-S-U-I-T. It involves the pursuit of knowledge for knowledge's sake. So it is scientific, at the same time involves pursuit of knowledge for knowledge's sake.
Involves what for?
Involves the pursuit. P-U-R-S-U-I-T. To pursue, you know, to pursue or to chase or to. Yeah.
Going toward.
Exactly. So it involves a pursuit of knowledge, seeking knowledge for knowledge's sake. Number 2, basic research generates knowledge and technologies. It generates knowledge, new knowledge. Let's confirm. It generates new knowledge and technologies. New knowledge and technologies and involves highly specialized academicians from basic sciences and involves highly specialized academicians from basic sciences.
Anong basa ka na soalnya? Sama kayak yo, hey, yo, malu bose, hello, bose, ase, dalam kalau dapat dijamin mendengar TV ase, rani mesti. Ndugu wanga zivi hapa ya nyumba ya fasti. Sina zivi nonga matembe ndugu tumu session ya mungu. Yo, ungeva? Mufuna matembe ngarudi ya session. Mufuna matembe ya session matembe. Tangu ngira baba ni okay, I know. What yeah? Mfuna zambi yumi zenga session you okay. Dabanga jirani maragi na yone manyumbi za ndawani. There? Mungu mzira bien. Ngudi mwangi matemzi kwa mwenye zivi. Ishidona tonight na maragi na mwana. Still teaching it?
No. Stop. Okay. We're discussing that. So, where engineering knowledge and technology requiring the involvement of highly specialized academicians from basic sciences. Number 3, the purpose of basic research is to generate and define theories which will not necessarily be directly useful in practice. Okay? Yeah. And then it is also directly taught. increase in knowledge, and when you're successful, the result, leads to understanding of the subject matter understanding. So if you look at basic research, the aim is usually just to know more about the subject. The issue is not understanding. You're not interested in saying, this knowledge, when we get it, we want to solve a problem that the community members are facing. No. You just want to put it in books. And then when it is put in books, because it is well understood because of the study, people can use it the way they want at any time. Okay? That's why some of the theories that we use now, they were produced some 100 years ago, 50 years ago, 70 years ago, 100 years ago, because they were interested in just generating, developing the knowledge, understanding the subject deeply, and putting it there. And most people who do this are academicians from universities, from research centers, the professors, the doctors, because they are specialized. I mean, I specialize in psychology, they come up with theories in psychology. And then you are complaining because theories in psychology. William Skinner, J.P. Watson, David Wilson, all those guys. So, in conclusion, just to summarize, Ogura, 1998, argues that the primary aim of the researcher in this research is not to produce data for practical use, but to deepen or enhance understanding of the subject matter. So, give an example. When Jean Piaget was carrying out his study about intellectual development of children, his main concern was simply or merely to find out what children at certain age levels are capable of doing. And then he was not concerned necessarily with how he was going to utilize that knowledge. So once he understood the children at 3 years, that sensory motor stage, they do ABC, they cannot do XYZ. He decoded it. At 7 years, they are able to do ABC and not XYZ, he decoded it. Left the information like that, so that anyone can use it anyhow. Okay? That's basic stage development. Now, applied research. Applied research, the aim, number 1, is to solve problems. Number 2, to make right decisions, to help people, practitioners, make right decisions. It can also be used to develop new programs, new products,